let's discuss value. What is value? What does value mean? How are you valuable? Well, when you think about value and you think about it in the form of an item, something is very valuable because it's not necessarily because of how much it is, but because of what meaning it brings to the person possessing it, the memories it carries, and the fact that those memories, those feelings, those that meaning that item possesses cannot be replaced. It is something that is valuable, meaning it cannot be replaced or duplicated. So, in that sense, it's valuable. But then you argue the fact that, hey, we're in the age of AI. How can things be valuable? But in order for the copy to be made, it has to have the original. The original itself is valuable, right? And we put a price on this value, whatever price it may, due to the fact of how original or how much it cannot be replaced. What's the worth of it, of the value it is based upon how much we can do without it. Can we do without it? And that's the worth of it, meaning the monetary price of it. Is this valuable enough to pay $100 million? Is this something we can do without? Is this something that is replaceable, can be replaced? So, yeah, that's what value means, right? So when we think about society and what value means to society, we are associate value with monetary gains, with money, religions, governments, social pressures. All over the world, there's a class system, and the class system is tied to how much money you have, what things you have. So we have moved away from value, meaning irreplaceable, to now meaning how much. And I came to this thought process because I'm asking myself, why is my value tied to money? To monetary, how much money I have and the things I have. Why is my value connected to money? And so I had to ask, what does then value mean? So when you think about, as a person, are you valuable? I think that as a person, just being is valuable because no one is like you. No, you are unlike anybody else. Even if you're a twin, your personality factors, your personality is different than your twin. You may look alike, but your value as an individual, the fact that you are alive in this state, whatever you bring that is still hidden in your core, you are valuable apart from how much money you have, what you've done. So value is in the being, is in the originality, it's in the essence, it's in the meaning, right? It's in the purpose, it's in the irrevocable nature of it. It cannot be replaced. It cannot be duplicated. Yes, it can. Things can be duplicated, but you still need the original, right? So we are valuable just based on the essence, Just being here, just here, just being makes us valuable. But we have associated our value based on what we're capable of doing, able to do, what we have, how much money we have. Therefore, never coming to really, truly understanding our value, right? What we have possessed in within us that we bring with us, who we are in our essence. So yes, we are all valuable. We're all valuable, but we lost the meaning of value that we associate with value. What is the memories that we bring with that value as an item? We have memories, we have associations, we have connections, we have things that cannot be replaced or duplicated within our essence that we have forgotten our value. I think about antique shopping, right? And you think about people who find antiques that are quote unquote valuable, and what makes them valuable is that it was once in a lifetime. It was a 1850s light candle lamp that was birthed as a new idea that was never created, that was glass infringed with gold, and it's never to be created again. That is valuable. So when a person finds that, they hold on to it because they are able to see that value. In business, in sales, they highlight the idea of what is valuable to an individual. Again, that's rather subjective in the sense that people who know that this lamp was not created, it has never been created ever again since the 1820s, people who know, who have that eye, who have that knowledge, know that it's valuable, right? So on the eye, the perspective, the point of view of the seer is to whom value is presented. If I come as a person off the streets who don't care, I just want light, that lamp may look cute and pretty or whatever, but it's not something that I would be interested in. I don't see the value in that, paying $100,000 for that. I don't see that value. But the person who has the knowledge, the insight, the memory, the conception does. And so value is in the eye of the beholder. All right? So we need to change our perception as to what does value mean to us, and how are we personally valuable? What makes us valuable? Again, it's identity shifting that we need to do in order for our nervous system to change, thus changing our lives in general. Because our belief system has changed, because our nervous system has regulated. This is how we manifest. By first dealing with the core belief systems that we are entangled in. Society in general, religion, government. So, what is valuable to you? What makes you valuable? What is your essence? They used to say, like, what you bring to the table. Do you see your value? Do you see your core? Do you see what's unreplaceable in you? And if you don't, That's what we need to focus on and see that which is valuable in us of who we are. So, thank you for listening. Once again, let's be still and know.